Oh, all right. Do we have the YouTube up and running? It is, but let me get my camera out. There she is. All right, all right. We got it up and running. God, give me a second. I need to close. All right. So, what we have 4 stocks on the watch list. We're not really watching too much at the moment. Nothing's really taking the action, taking the volume. Good morning, Yasmin. How you doing today? I'm mad I fumbled the bag yesterday on KIXT or K, I think XIT maybe. I'm not too sure. But KIXT. Nope. Yeah, well, it's all good. We're going to make up for it today. LIXT. That's it. LIXT. Yeah, yesterday I absolutely fumbled the bag. Bought in for the halt strategy and sold way too early. Just right, basically at break even. So, I mean, that's unfortunate because this kind of movement is, it doesn't happen all the time. So it's just unfortunate I wasn't able to capitalize on it, even though I had everything in the right area. I should have just had my stops how I had it and not gotten scared. So we're going to come back even stronger today. Come back with a game plan, come back and make some money. So right now we're going to be sitting on our hands. First stock on the watch list, we have KLDO. KLDO has been ripping up. I don't really see much news, so this is going to be a back burner play for me. AGRX. We had a high of 31 and we closed yesterday at 18, so we almost doubled in price. So we break over the pre-market high. Where could we go? I think we could go up to 40 cents. Wouldn't be surprised if we did. We do have a possible downtrend on here that we have to watch out for. I'm not really going to use this downtrend to trade. I'm going to just use it as a reference just to see if it does kind of develop. We get a third touch with a higher low. See if possibly it can become something. Because right now I'm not a huge fan of the downtrend just because like it's only been confirmed. I guess you could say twice here. I guess you could say more than twice, but I would consider this one touch, two touch. And you could also slide this down as well. So it's not the best trend line. So I'm not gonna use it to trade at the moment. Elon hit with class action lawsuit over his Twitter investment. KLDO voluntary delisting. What happened there? Voluntary delist its common stock. Delist right now they're on the NASDAQ, so they're gonna get delisted from the NASDAQ. Is that what that means? That's unfortunate. I mean, yeah, AGRX. Not really. We have Stab. Sharing half the company announced agreement to sell its TLR. Yeah, TLR5 against platform for 6 million plus milestone. So they're getting like $6 million, which is good. So that's going to be on top stocks. We have BCTX. They have the FDA fast track approval for breast cancer. So they got some good news. I don't like that we had a very strong selling pressure off VWAP. But I do think we are going to, looks like we are coming into some stopping volume. We're probably going to see a nice move here back up into 11, maybe even 1090. This is pretty risky. We broke the previous low. I wouldn't be looking to jump in here. But we are getting that volume to step in. Hopefully this is buying pressure to bring it back up. Voluntarily delisting. What else do we have? We don't really have much on the scanners. Yeah, KLDO announces voluntary delist of a common stock. So, I mean, that's not the best news. I mean, we don't really have much running. I'm kind of I wish it was more like yesterday with LIXT, but KLDO, very low floats. Well, again, let's look at KLDO. Let's go ahead and go through our watch list, but look at the technicals. So we have AGRX. AGRX is gapping up 23% with 18 million in volume today, with a 4 million in volume on an average day. So that's around a 4x, a little bit more than a 4x relative volume. So that's good. The volume hits. The flow is 111 million. That's not really ideally because that's a large float. It's going to take a lot to move this, but this is also a penny stock. So we'll have to see what happens. Oh, excuse me. And what sets up. We also have STAB. STAB is gapping up 20% with around a 5x relative volume and a 40 million in float. So the 40 million in float's good. That hits our criteria. And it's around a 5x relative volume. So that's also another good criteria point for STAB. We have BCTX. Currently gapping up around 9%. Not a lot for BCTX. We do have news. Target for breast cancer immunotherapy, I guess, and received FDA fast track approval. So we have breast cancer. Guys, cancer seems to be absolutely popping off. Like anything with the press release with cancer in it, it seems to pop off. Yeah, but BCTX, I don't really know how much the average volume is. I can't see on our scanners, but I'm assuming that we have high relative volume. And we have KLDO with 21 million in volume with an average volume of 800,000. So this is like a 20x relative volume with 20 million in flow. So right now our top stock to watch is KLDO. But we are... this could be a descending triangle here to the downside. I'm not a huge fan of it. But we are just going to be sitting on our hands waiting for a good opportunity. We have 12 minutes left till market open. Anything can happen. Excuse me. Guys, at the moment we are just sitting on our hands waiting for a good opportunity. We have KLDO. He came up and hit tap 3, looking to pull back here. ARTL just dropped a press release. ARTL. They dropped a press release. Biosense rally after early drugs cancer related. So yeah, they closed at like 41, ripped up to 78. This thing's absolutely ripping. Let's see if we can pop over VWAP here. Let's see if we can pop over VWAP. What's going to happen here? I mean, Hmm. ARTL has 41 million in float, 7 million in volume today, average of 500,000. So that's good. Now we are getting people selling to VWAP. We have around 8.5 minutes left until market open. Let's see if we could actually get this to pop. I mean, I don't like that we have that high volume on the selling pressure. Not high volume, but around the same as the previous volume. I don't have much for, I can't risk. This is not really a good strategy. I mean, I don't have, my risk has to be below and I'm not willing to risk that much money. Just not a good opportunity in general, especially coming off VWAP, broke over this previous high and then get rejected. Not something I want to play. It very well could continue to rip and run here, and it might. Once I see a pivot low, potentially I might look to jump in. Stops might be below 57. Might be risking like a penny or so. Let's see what happens here. All right, ARTL. I like this increasing volume now on a smaller spread. Buyers could be jumping in here. Glad I didn't take that trade. Just didn't trust it. Maybe see a washout from KLDO back down to the 200 SMA and on around 26. Possibly we'll be looking for a nice pot back up. We don't have much news. So that's definitely not something that we like to see. ATRS, I think that is let's see. We could have a washout on BCTX, a washout down to 1040. Washout once that reaches 1040. Watch for a move back up to 11, potentially even 1120. Might take a stab at KLDO. METX provides updates on Metaverse. Okay, METX. Okay, I like that. Hmm. Let's see what happens here. Maybe a washout long from METX. Metaverse is probably a keyword. Application settings, order defaults, here we go. Let's see a washout real quick. Washout with the break and continuation here. I would be looking for it to make a nice break. I would be looking to take around 2,500 shares right at the beginning. I might take 5K just because screw it. Because this is also 1 cent, 1 cent, 1 cent. Like, it's going to take a lot for this to move. Looking for a break. Stab's moving up. KLDO's moving up. Okay, I like KLDO. I want to see a nice washout down to 30. I think I'm gonna. No, this has no news. What is Stab doing? I'm trying to find what is this. Okay, so they got some news here, but I'm not a huge fan of the price action. KLDO is moving up, coming into some resistance at 34. Let's see a pullback down to around 30 cents. Very light volume on this pullback here. I don't like METX at the moment. I do, but like it's a little I mean, just I don't like trading very small stocks like this because like look, 1 cent, that's a whole cent. That's a lot to catch. KLDO absolutely gave everything back. Extreme high volume. We have Stab as well. I guess I'm going to be watching Stab. Divided by 0.35. Take 4,000. Maybe take 2,500. We have 20. We have 15 seconds left. Eight seconds left. Watch out for the washout here. We're back up. We're at VWAP here. KLDO. Watch for the panic pop. All right. What's going on? What's moving? We have ARTL moving. Don't jump into too many things right at once. I mean, what's the ticker name again? ApeCoin. I have some ApeCoin. Right now, I'm not really trading any ticker. I'm just kind of sitting back. I have a watch list, but excuse me. I'm starting to get cold. LEGA. Nope. ARTL, I like. BCTX, fucking just dumped. Okay, LDO. All right, we're pumping. We're just moving. Jesus, what's going on? Why are we ripping up like this? Oh my god. What? We're coming into some selling pressure here. I do want to see a pullback down into this area of 37. This thing's still going. I don't know how. This thing is still moving. Let's see if it breaks over this previous high. All levels at 52. Think we are gonna, oh, we are, let's see the selling start to come in. Nice inside candle potentially. Don't really see it break 42. Decreasing volume to the upside. Very light volume. Very light volume. Watch out for this false breakout. Could be a false, could not be a false breakout, could be a false breakout. Anything can happen, but I mean, the light volume is telling me that we have more of a chance of a false breakout or coming into a nice double top. I can bring over the tick chart to really see what we're doing up in this area. So like we had a very nice, we broke over the previous high and then, but didn't break over the high, intraday high. Could be a nice ascending triangle break here, possibly. Not looking to take it though, not the best setup. Volume is kind of falling off. We are getting, we'll see if it breaks. There it is, broke a new high. There's the dump. We did make a previous high, but then got rejected. That could be a market maker move, possibly. We'll have to see what happens. We don't really have anything on the watch list. Or on the scanners that are moving up. It's different. We have a HNRG. Not really liking that price action. Nah, already broke. I like this decreasing volume. I don't like these upper wicks though. It's a little bit ugh. This decreasing volume pullback is pretty good. I liked it. Might have a small bounce here. Don't think it'll be anything crazy. Break over this, we're going up to 50 cents and then 70. I want to see it pull back more. Definitely want to see it pull back more. We have Stab looking to break over the previous high. Nice red to green move. ARTL. Decreasing volume. Stab. Getting a nice move higher. I think KLDO is where my attention's going. We did get a bounce off of the 90 EMA on the 1 minute with some nice buying pressure there, but just not enough for me to actually be confident in this trade. We also have ARTL, and ARTL is moving up. And I missed the move higher. I miss it. Oh my gosh. We are moving. We are cruising from ARTL. Let's see a pullback here. Let's see a pullback coming down into this area of 62. KLDO as well, making new highs. I want to see decreasing pullback and come into 62. I'm going to look to take 100 or 2,400 shares on this trade. Looking to see it come back and hold this area, but I'm going to scale in first with my 120. So every cent I'm risking. Ideally, I want it to come down to around 60. I want it to come down a little bit more. Volume is pretty strong. Oh, but we are getting that I was a little too late. I didn't trust it. Didn't really see that pullback that I wanted. I want to see a bigger pullback. We have Stab. Absolutely moving. ARTL. My top stock at the moment. Let's see what happens here. I haven't made a single trade on the day. We're only 13 minutes into the market. This could be a pennant, possibly. Don't want to bet on that pennant. Yeah, I broke the low. Let's see if we break this low. 63. Looks like we're about to crack this low as well. Want to see it pull back a little bit more here. Ah! I'm in with 1,200. My stops are in place. Let's see this continue to move here. And then let's see this break up. Let's see this go up to 70 cents. There's the break. Not seeing the volume. Look for the break. Look for the break here. Break over this level. Come on, I know you want to. Do it. There it is. Woo! All right, how did that go? How was that? What did we make? That was a $50 trade. Woo! There we go. That was a great trade, guys. That was a great trade. I'm gonna trade with around $700 left. There we go, guys. I jumped in with 1,200 at 64.57. And just caught 5 cents there. I mean, I could have caught more, and I still could have. I should have held a little bit longer. Would have been able to make more money, and I probably should have gone in with my full size. Thank you, Yasmin. Thank you. I wanted to go with the 2,400 shares, but really, I didn't. The volume didn't come in enough, and I didn't really get enough indication that the buying pressure was coming in. So I didn't really want to risk more than a good amount, more than that much. So I'm glad I was able to do that. It totally wiped out the loss for yesterday. Now let's see what's going to happen with this other 700. I mean, I can get another 1,000 shares here if I wanted. It's still ripping up. I mean, this still would have been a good trade. Didn't really have a reason to sell, but I sold into this area. Again, I need to work on holding my winners longer. That's what I need to work on. But now we're getting some high volume on that candle on ARTL, so I do think this is the end of that run. We have Stab, which is moving up higher. In KLDO as well. Oh, STA, I can't talk. I was looking for a mean reversion trade here. Didn't trust it though. Didn't trust it. Oh my gosh, KLDO is absolutely moving. What the fuck? What's going on here? Halt levels at 60 cents. Where could we go? We're gonna hit some resistance at 50. That's gonna be a lot of resistance here. I mean, yeah, this could have been a nice trade, but it's only 1 cent. Think about it. Each one of these, this is moving, but it's not moving quick enough for what I like it. For what I like, especially for 1 cent. I like Stab potentially on the 5 minute. I like Stab potentially on the 5 minute. I still think we need to be watching Stab. No. I don't want to be buying at the top there. I want to be buying lower. No, I didn't jump in. Okay, here we go. Oh, that increasing volume to the downside. Not a huge fan. We have 4 minutes left for this candle to develop and see what really happens. We got very light volume bounce on the off VWAP. And now we're coming into some more selling pressure, so let's see what happens. I mean, I jumped in early. I shouldn't have done it, but you know, I jumped in way too early, but we're starting to get the movement here. $38.4. That's what my entry is. Let's see it continue to rip. Let's see it rip over this previous high. Let's see it rip over this high as well. Come on, I know you want to. There's the high. There's the break. Continue to move. Oh. Sold 500 up in there. Continue to rip here. I'll go ahead and sell more there. I'll take it all. I'll take it all. There's 22 bucks on the day for Stab, and then also with KLDO, not KLDO, with I forget which one it is. We've Stab and there it is with ARTL. Woo! There we go, guys. We have I just made a trade on Stab 22. It's been a $60 day, $70 day for me. Let's go ahead and count the profits. Let's see what we got, because I'm done trading for the day. That was another great trade for Stab. I was looking for a break out of this level, bought in, and it looks like it's going to continue to move, but I'm just going to sit on my hands and not trade. Now, I've traded with around $1,200, and I've made around $70. So let's count it. We have 22.45 plus 48.42. Yeah, it's $70.87. So that's an absolutely amazing trade. Glad I was able to capitalize on it with 71. So 71 divided by made around 6% today, something in there. So awesome, guys. That was great. Glad I was able to wipe out yesterday's loss and even add on some, because I mean, again, we're coming in disciplined, taking the best trades, taking the best setups. So today we have a 70.87. Woo! I like it. And I think I am done for the day. Now, guys, I'm up around 1% on the month. Nothing crazy, but I am going to we have Stab still ripping up. And this could have been a better trade. And again, I probably should have held 50 or 500 shares coming into this area, but you know, I just wasn't super confident in it. Maybe if I go in with another 1,000 shares, what if I take another 1,000? You know, you never know. Stab, what's going on here? Let's see a quick pullback. Maybe I'll take another. There's 42. Let's see a pullback down to 40. See a pullback down even more. A light pullback. Come on, I know you want to. Let's see a light pullback. Yep. Let's see a pullback here. I want to see a little bit bigger of a pullback. If I can catch 3 cents here, that would be amazing. Make this a $100 day. And looks like we're about to break. I don't know. Oh, yep, there's it as we broke. That would have been a good trade off 42. it would have caught a couple cents, but it does look like we are coming into some selling pressure here. So be careful as we are entering in some the selling pressure territory. We hit a 4444. METX, what's going on with METX? I actually really like this for the potential bounce off this area. All right, guys. I mean, KLDO. What's going here? Let's see if we can get another bounce off 40 cents. Off VWAP as well. Let's see. KLDO, I'm going to be looking to trade. I'll trade with around, I'll trade with 1,000. I'll trade with 1,000 shares. Nothing crazy. Looking for a nice bounce. If I can catch around 20 cents or 20 cents, if I can catch 2 cents, 3 cents, that would be ideal for me. So again, guys, that was a nice $70.87. I will take that, considering I jumped into the market around an hour and a half ago. I mean, that's $47 an hour. I'll take that. I will take that. $47 an hour today. That's what I have averaged. So thank you, Yasmin, for showing up. I think I am done trading. I mean, honestly, I like KLDO for the nice move. I mean, okay, this decreasing volume is giving me a little bit more of an incentive to actually wait, because I don't have that much left to trade with, but we'll see. We have Stab as well. Let's all right, so let's go ahead and take a screenshot. KLDO, here we go. What's going on with KLDO? Let's see this decreasing volume pullback, bounce off VWAP for a nice move back up into around 43. Woo! Excuse me. Man, this would have been a much better trade if I held the whole way, but you know, that would have been $50. But, you know, I'm gonna keep that locked in. I locked it in. I thought we were coming into some more selling pressure, so I'm glad I was able to capitalize on this. I'm looking for this is looking for like a nice pop here. Let's see what happens here. I want to see a bigger pullback into this area. I'm not looking to risk more than around a cent here, but looking for it to come back into 43. Let's see. I want to see it pull back. I mean, this decreasing volume pullback. Oh man, that would have been a good entry. But oh no, that would have been a great entry down at that level. I just wasn't confident enough. I think I'm done. I'm done trading for the day. I'm not going to trade. I want to keep my profits. I don't have that much to trade with, so thank you so much for showing up to the stream. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. We'll make it an absolute amazing day. And, you know, we're still continuing to kill it this week. So thank you guys so much. Peace.